Guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are still here. In today's video, I'm not gonna be talking about perfume. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about everything hygiene, and I'm so excited to talk about this because let's be real, if you don't have a proper hygiene routine, you can spray as much perfume as you want, but it's just not gonna cover up the must. I'm not the kind of person that has like a 500 morning routine. That's just not me. It's really just not realistic for me, so the products that I have work. Now mind you, I'm a product junkie, but over the years and as I get older, I want to save my money. Do I just want that holy grail? You know what I mean? I have some really good products, hidden gems I would say, and I'm pretty creative as well, so certain things are not specifically for this thing. Not only are they budget friendly, you know, affordable, but they are also accessible. So you find them at your local Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Amazon, you get the gist, okay? This video is also for you if you have sensitive skin and you suffer a lot in like the bikini area. That is my most problematic area. I get razor bumps. I'm very sensitive down there, so I have a lot of products that I have been testing out. Most of them are pretty much empty or rebuys, so I'm really excited to share them with you guys because I've watched a crap load of videos specifically for the bikini area, and most of them are flops. So the products that I have here are just things that work for me, and I hope that they work for you as well. Right, so I'm gonna start off actually with what I have in front of me, and it's gonna be my teeth. Now, I am a teeth freak. I would say that I used to be more than I am now. Like when I had braces, I did have braces at a point, and I was like very particular about my teeth routine. I used to brush my teeth so often and so much that I would literally get sores like on the side of my mouth because I would just brush and brush and brush. I used to floss more often before than now, I have to admit, and I used to do a lot of things to keep my teeth clean and white. Now, what I used to do before, I don't have it here, and I actually don't do that anymore, but I really want to get it back into that because it was really good. One of my biggest fears when I had braces is I would take them off and I would have like braces marks, and I did not have any of that. Thank God. So I used to do coconut oil pulling, which is basically just rinsing your mouth with coconut oil, and I would still use what I have here, which is my Colgate Optic White. I wouldn't use this as often because this is not that great for you, but coconut oil is natural and it used to be amazing. It used to take up every little bit. It's pretty much like flossing, but with oil. And I used to do it for a very long time, not gonna lie. I used to always, every single morning and every single night before taking a shower, I used to, you know, put it inside my mouth, and I used to take a shower while the oil was still in my mouth, and then when I got out of the shower, morning and night is when I would rinse it out. So I used to have it in my mouth for quite some time, so yeah, but my teeth were pearly white, super clean and shiny, and they had this brilliance to them. Like I said, I don't do that anymore, so don't look too close. I have tried every single whitening toothpaste out there, and I always go back to this. This is top notch, the best one. This is the Optic White from Colgate. I have tried Crest and I have tried other brands specifically targeting white teeth, and this is the best. Now the rinse itself, I have to be honest, like I said, it's pretty strong, and I do not recommend it on an everyday basis. I still have Listerine, and I use Listerine on an everyday basis, but I use Optic White if I'm going like on a date or for an event. For example, recently we had Thanksgiving, so anytime that I want to feel special and I want my teeth extra white, I will go in with this rinse. But on an everyday basis, this is the toothpaste that I like to use. I just bought it because recently I was trying another toothpaste and it just didn't work for me. So I went back to this. I always go back to this, and my teeth still remain white even though I don't use this every single day. So now I'm gonna talk about my hair. Now, I don't blow dry my hair too often just because, you know, hashtag natural hair or whatever. And I noticed that my hair isn't as strong as it used to be. Now, I still have extremely thick hair, but I noticed that now, I guess because my hair is just not used to the flat iron anymore, that if I blow dry it or flat iron it, it doesn't bounce back as much as it used to before. So I noticed literally just one time, and like my hair is, you know, it takes a while for it to go back to its normal state. So I don't do it anymore, but this is thebomb.com. Especially now for the holidays, I am gonna be blow drying my hair a lot more, and I cannot stand. I mean, I detest the smell of burnt hair, and it's the worst thing ever. Imagine you smell good and whatever, but then you like pass by someone and they just smell your burnt hair. Like, it's literally the worst, and I cannot stand it. it's so embarrassing. I've had times where I don't have this or I forget to put it in my hair and I just smell burnt hair and I'm like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. People are like, Now I found this at TJ Maxx. They usually always have them, but I'm sure that you can have it on Amazon. I'm gonna link everything down below, especially if you're an Amazon whore like myself. This is, I was gonna say flavor. This is the smell that I like, the one that says floral, flirty, and blush, and that's pretty much what it smells like. It smells girly, pink, and flirty, and I also like it that it doesn't leave that white cast, because I have tried other ones that leave a white cast, and I can't, like, I just can't. All right, coffee break. You see, now I'm an avid coffee drinker and black at that, and my teeth are still not yellow like honestly they should be, because I drink a lot like a lot of coffee. All right, next we're gonna talk about in the shower and like skin stuff. So I'm pretty much almost done with this. Like basically it's an empties at this point, but this is Dove and this is the one that I like. I used to use bar soap. I used to use Irish Spring. That's literally like a Dollar Tree brand, but y'all, it's bomb as hell. It smells clean and green. It actually smells to me kind of like Aura from Mugler. But yeah, anyways, I don't use it anymore just because I think it's more hygienic to use this. Like the bar of soap, it used to just annoy the crap out of me how I had to clean the bottom of it, because you know it gets gunky at the bottom every so often, and it's just like, oh, it's just like putting gas. Like I just don't want to do it, but I have to, you know? So this now is just a lot more clean and it's just easier for me. I'm just trying to make my life easier, really. But this specific smell, the pomegranate and hibiscus tea, smells bomb. They have a multitude of smells there, but I got this, no lie, like 5 months ago, and I'm just about to finish it, so it lasts quite a while. So great, bang for your buck. What I most like about it, obviously it's a soap, it cleans, whatever, you know, it doesn't sting, and it's Dove. But Dove also just keeps your skin very supple and soft. So your skin not only feels soft, but it feels moisturized. But what I like most about it is the smell. There are certain times that I'm running late to work and I'm just running out of the house. Even though I have perfume at my desk, sometimes I just forget to, you know, put it on because I'm having a long day or whatever. And this just lingers on my skin and you actually smell good. Like you smell like you put on perfume. So I really like it. Also for guys, I know that guys don't put fragrances all the time. Like they're not like us girls, you know what I mean? Well, if you're not in Fricom, I guess. But this is really good, especially for the guys, for your husband, for your boyfriend, etc. Now we're gonna talk about body scrubs and moisturizers. I recently got into scrubs, actually. Well, let me backtrack. I used to do natural scrubs like myself, like sugar, coconut oil, and all that. But it would just, you know, scrub, but it wouldn't really smell good per se. You know, it wouldn't have like a lingering smell, like perfume or something. So it was just, I used to do those, but that was years ago, like in high school type days, you know? Ever since then, I recently bought a scrub when I moved here, and it was very minty, so it's not like it had a pleasant smell. It just smelled like, I don't know, herbal per se, but it didn't smell like perfume. So I liked it because I noticed it would help with my razor bumps, so I was like, okay, I like the concept of a scrub. So then Amber from Amber Chantel, from like that's her name, so she came out with the body care line. And I was super excited because I saw that she had body scrubs. She sent me a couple of samples without asking, by the way. She just sent them to me and I also placed my order. Now, I used the scrub and I was like, best scrub that I have ever used. Even the ones that I have made. Because this actually like smells bomb as hell. This is the one that I bought, and this is the Velvet Moonlight Tuberose. As you guys can see, I don't even know, I think I bought this like a month ago and I'm pretty much almost done. I'm obsessed with this. I love applying this like after I do my bikini area and everything. I love, like, amazing. Like this is also not only good for razor bumps, like I said, but it keeps your areas, your private little areas, super soft and moisturized, and it smells good. Like this lingers. Now I'm not one to like pair like the scrub with the lotion, all that, but if you pair it together, like you actually don't need perfume because these last a very long time. Like I said, she sent me a couple of samples and I bought my own, but my favorites have to be the Velvet Tuberose. I recently got the Bucket Naked. I just got this like 2 days ago in the mail. I need a perfume of this. They smell so good, y'all. Like they all have this Laffy Taffy kind of smell to them, but they still smell clean, some more than others, but very candy-like. And she recently sent me a sample of a new one. Wow. And this is caramel pear butter. Now I have to say, I'm not familiar with butters. I'm more of a lotion girl. And you guys even know, like, I didn't even use scented lotions till last year actually. Before that, I would only use like non-scented lotions, and then I started getting into them because of Bath and Body Works last year. And you know, to layer with perfumes and stuff. So I'm not familiar with butters at all. So when I got the order from her, I got the honey one and I got the tuberose one, and they were super thick, I have to say. And I grabbed like a lot and I was like, Jesus, like it was very hard for me to distribute across my body. So now the way that I do it is when I get out of the shower, I don't completely dry myself, and I'm assuming that's how you're supposed to do it to begin with. So when my skin is damp, that's when I apply the butters. But especially at night, baby, you wake up with super soft baby skin, and once again the smell of it lingers. There's been a couple of times, especially during the nighttime, that I won't add perfume anymore and I'll just use the butters, and I wake up smelling good. Like I just smell good. So I really like her butters. I actually am not going to shop from anywhere else but her, especially for the scrubs and the butters. Those are the two things that I really like from her brand or her shop. Now let's talk about shaving. So for shaving, the best brand that I've ever tried to shave is this Completely Smooth from Completely Bare. And it smells just, you know, fresh, minty, whatever. Nothing special about the smell, but it does have these little beads, and it has aloe vera and jojoba oil. So it's super moisturizing. However, it's not the cheapest. It's not like super expensive, but it is not the cheapest, I have to say. So a little does go a long way though, but I really like it. Out of all the brands that I've tried, this is definitely my favorite. However, this is mostly what I use now under just my armpits, just because like I said, it's not the cheapest thing ever. But for my legs, what I like to use is really just any conditioner, any cheap conditioner at that. So I use Suave, and recently I just got this. This is what I've recently been using. It's very thick, it's just a conditioner, nothing too special. I actually got this for my hair, but I didn't really like it, so I ended up just using it as conditioner. So this is another option for you. Conditioner as a hair, you know, whatever. So this is another option for you, but I also use Suave. All right, now let's talk about the bikini area, because I did tell you guys that's literally my problematic area for years. Just a quick background story. I'm more darker than normal girls down there. I used to watch so many videos in high school. I was like, okay, maybe it's the pattern that I'm shaving, so I'm not shaving correctly. So, you know, I switched that up. Didn't really work for me. Then I got into exfoliating. That definitely helped a little bit more. I noticed that the bumps are a lot less, the redness is a lot less, so on and so forth. To this day, however, I have not found something to lighten the area. I recently, like moving out by myself, I just got to the point of me not having razor bumps anymore and just being baby smooth. Now the darkness is still there and I still can't get rid of it. So if you guys have any suggestions, if you suffered through the same thing, please leave it down below, and trust me, I will try it, whether it's natural or store-bought. But yeah, leave it down below because I'm definitely willing to try it. I want to show you guys actually a product that I bought on Amazon. It had great reviews and it just didn't work for me. Just to show it to you guys, just in case you guys were interested in it. Dark spot correcting cream. Let me put it up close for you guys. And I stopped using it, but I mean, I feel like I used a decent amount, like pretty much the whole thing. As you guys can see, where I feel like, okay, I know the results, like, you know what I mean? If anything, I feel like it started making my area kind of like grayish, which is still not appealing either. So I did stop using it. I just, yeah, didn't really work for me. Okay, so I don't really shave anymore. The bikini area, I don't shave. What I use now is Nair, and that's what I have noticed has made the biggest difference. I only shave when I need to be like spotless, like I'm going to the beach, I'm going to the pool, and not one hair can show. That's when I shave, but I still use Nair. So I bought multiple times Nair, the bikini cream. This, however, is kind of expensive for the small ass tube. And I do have thicker hair, so I do use a thick layer. So it goes through pretty quick because I don't shave. So to keep myself clean down there, this is what I do on a weekly basis. It lasts for a couple of days. And then when I notice that, you know, I need shave, that's what I do. And that's basically how I avoid razor bumps, ingrown hairs, just like, it's pretty bad. Like literally like me putting on leggings and just the chafing of it, and it's just so uncomfortable, and it gets really irritated. It's so bad. And this is pretty much what helps me the most. Now, I'm no longer gonna buy this because I recently started getting expensive. It works, yeah, but it started getting expensive. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with the option that I'm gonna give you, that's okay. Then, you know, I just gave you an option there. Bikini cream works great for the bikini area, okay? But recently, and I've been trying this now for the past 3 weeks, and it's working out amazing for me. And I've been using this. This is technically for your legs, I believe. It's the regular Nair hair removal lotion, and it's the softening baby oil. They have like different kinds, but this is the one that I went for because I figured it's gonna be soft. Now it says here, it says do not use on face, around eyes and nose and ears, or on breast nipples or vagina genital areas. It tells you not to use it there. I don't go near my vagina, but I go around, you know, the bikini area, and you know, so I try to get as much as I can. And this is, it works really good, you guys. Like, if not, it actually works better than this. Now this, I leave it on my skin here. It says for 6 minutes, but I leave it more than that. Like I said, I have thick hair, so I do leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes, depending how like it has grown out or whatever. So 10 to 15 minutes, that's what I do for that. For this says only to leave it on for 3 minutes. I leave it maybe 10 or a little less, and like I see results pretty much instantly. So this is a lot stronger than this. I'm assuming this is why it says don't put it around your, you know, genital area, but I do. I just don't obviously go inside my vagina because you do not want to do that. And it just, I have thick hair. Like, I have thick hair, and obviously you know that the hair in your genital area is a lot thicker than the hair on your head, and this works wonders. Obviously, you know, you want to trim whatever, like, but I never get to that point, you know what I mean, where it's too much, where I have to do that. But this works so good. And what I like most about it, as it says, softening baby oil, so it leaves me super, super soft, like baby butt soft. So this is what I've been using, and I'm avoiding all those issues. I don't have that irritating problem anymore, because irritating, those little bumps that you get around the bikini area are literally the worst. Not only they hurt, but they look so ugly. Now this is another product that I found on Amazon and through YouTube. I was able to find, and this is 10 Skin Solution, and this is a solution for razor bumps, shaving, waxing, and ingrown hairs. This is another thing that I like to layer on. So, you know, when I do the Nair product or whatever, I go in the shower, I take a shower. I like to exfoliate with amber stuff, and I also like to go over it with this little thing. You can find this at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, Amazon, you know, a lot of places. I like to go over the area just to exfoliate a little bit, very lightly though, because you don't want to irritate your skin. And then once I'm out of the shower, you know, I put on my lotion and everything, I will go with a cotton pad. Sometimes also I'll just put a little bit in my hand and I'll pat my area, pretty much like witch hazel. Witch hazel for your skin, for your face, but for down there. So it's just like a toner, and it has helped tremendously with the bumps and the ingrown, with the bumps and just everything in general. So that's what I do. Now for my pits, my armpits, like I told you guys, I have a very strong odor there. I've used multiple deodorants for as long as I can remember. As soon as I started wearing deodorant, I was, I don't know, like 10 or 11, like somewhere around that age. I started using deodorant at a pretty young age, if not even younger, and nothing worked for me. I tried organic, they used to make me stink, and then I found a really good organic one, but it used to peel me, sweat. Every woman deodorant out there that you can imagine does not work for me. There's also that very popular one that everyone likes. It's the spray one, from Dove. That makes me sweat and stink like crazy, and people rave about that. Just women deodorant in general do not work for me. What has worked for me, and not every men deodorant works for me, is men deodorant, but like I said, not every men deodorant. So I like Degree Advanced, and I like to use the one from Axe. I think it's called the chocolate one. Those are my two favorite ones, and those are the only two that don't make me sweat and make me smell clean. all day. But yeah, this is what I use. So if you are like myself, you're a woman and you suffer from smelling like shit, then try men's deodorant, and those are the 2 brands. Also, another thing that I want to talk about is I only use these. I don't use gel. White, it's annoying, whatever, but that's what I do, and I'm just careful. I'm not a toddler, so I'm careful on not having like stains. Like, hello, today I'm wearing a black turtleneck. Of course, I'll have pit stains inside, you know, but no one's looking inside, so I'm okay with that as long as I don't stink. But that is what I use. So those are pretty much my almost forgot. This is another one that's pretty much an empties, and I love it. It's gonna be a repurchase, and this is the Jergens Weightless Wet Skin Moisturizer. Love this. I got this because of Takara. She talks about it a lot on her channel, and it's great. Sometimes, like, for amber stuff, like me putting on lotion, like, I did it because I had to, like, putting on gas, brushing your teeth, stuff like that. But it was also, it's such a hassle for me, like, before amber stuff, honestly, because amber stuff smells good. So it's like, I look forward to it. It feels luxurious, whatever the, you know, case might be. But I still, to this day, still use this in the shower. This is so good, and it's really good for people, especially guys. I have to say guys, because most guys are lazy. If you're lazy to put on lotion, like, this is what I do in the shower. Once I turn off the water and I'm still wet as hell, I put this all over my body, and then I, you know, towel dry, and your skin still feels soft and moisturized. Best inventions ever that you can use while your skin is wet. So, you know, you're ready in the shower, so you might as well, you know, routine that we all have to do, but not all of us want to do it to begin with. So that's another product that I really, really like. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys got something from this video, and you guys found some products that you didn't know about before, or tips and tricks that can help you guys out. And like I said, leave suggestions down below, especially if I mention problems that I have with myself and you guys suggest any tips, tricks, and products. So as always, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.